lips are blue! What's up, guys? I'm Elio, and this is Nala over there. So I was gonna make a video last week, but that didn't happen. She's probably just gonna look out the window because she fucking hates me, but it's fine. Okay, so I was gonna make this video a while back, but I guess I'll make the video this week. So basically, this is gonna be a video about the time that I had a whole asthma attack and I still ran a 5K. So if you have asthma, there's no excuses for you not to exercise. I'm kidding. Don't come at me. But this was when I was like 12 and I was stupid. I still am, but I was stupider. I just keep wanting to stare at my dog. She's just so pretty. You're just so pretty. Come here. I love you. I love you. She's like, stop. You're embarrassing me. Okay, so basically, I was like in this like after school program where we like practiced to run a 5K, and then we each had like a buddy because we were like 12. So I guess it was like a safety thing probably, but so we each had a buddy, and then my buddy was like, I think the leader of like the whole group, because my mom was like, he's got asthma, so he needs someone that knows how to deal with asthma in case it happens during the race. So she was like, oh, my sister has asthma, so I got you. So we were running buddies, and we practiced running, and I was a little chubby 12-year-old, so I was like, I was trying to run the 5K in like 35 minutes. So I was like practicing every day, and it was so fun. It really was. That sounded sarcastic, but it was actually fun. I kind of want to do it again. But we were like running and then like practicing for the run, and the race was like in winter. And if you have asthma, you know that your asthma gets worse in the winter. I don't know the science behind it, but as soon as you walk out that door, if it's like below 45, your lungs just go breathing. Who is she? I never heard of her. But so it was like in the middle of December, and it was called like the Mistletoe 5K or something like that. And I was like so excited. I was like, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna beat the 35 minutes. I'm gonna do it. I don't care how hard it is. I'm gonna do it. So I'm with my buddy, and I got my inhaler. I don't remember where. Like, I think it was in my pocket, or my buddy had it. I don't know. But anyways, so we start the race, and we're chilling. We're running, and then we're running and running and more running. Just this whole video is just gonna be me saying running. We were running. So then it was like towards the end of the race, and then my mom had a different buddy because she ran faster than I did. So she had a faster buddy, and I think her buddy finished like first out of the group or something. But so she was running, and she was like passing us, and she ended up leaving like her buddy with another person, because when she was passing us, she was like, his lips are blue! Which, I mean, I don't think I realized it, because I was just like, I have to get this. I was like almost maybe like half a mile away from the finish line at this point, and I was like, I have to freaking finish this race under 35 minutes. So I was just running, And then my mom was like running by and she was like, hold up. His lips are blue. What are we gonna do about it? And then I can't remember if I used my inhaler or not, but I think that we didn't because I was like, no, I have to keep running. I have to get it under 35 minutes or like at 35 minutes. And so then they were like it got so bad that I was like close to the finish line and they were literally holding me up. And I was like, no, let go of me. And so, what are you doing? Yeah, I'm judging you because you're being weird. Are you gonna take a nap? Oh, I love you. So, we're like, I don't know how far 0.1 miles is, but I'm gonna assume this was about 0.1 miles. And if you don't know what a 5K is, I probably should have said this earlier, but it's 3.1 miles. And so I had basically already done the whole thing at this point, and I was just like, I'm gonna finish in 35 minutes or less. And so they were like holding me, like one had this arm and the other one had this arm, and I was like, I'm still running. And so, yeah, I don't run like that. At least I sure hope I don't. So how many times have take a shot after every time I say running. So I'm 0.1 miles away at this point, and I'm like, I have to finish in 35 minutes or less. I was a very determined 12-year-old, and so I just went, I did the, you know, when you're trying to get away from someone, you just do the helicopter thing. She's like gonna leave now. She's like, oh, I just got slapped. Okay, I didn't mean to hit my dog, but I did the helicopter thing. And so then they were like, what? No! And they tried to stop me, but I just like, I don't know where all this freaking energy came from, but I was full blown in the middle of an attack, lips turning blue, about to pass out, and I just sprinted. Mind you, the finish line was at the end of a hill, so that probably helped. Because if it were at the top, I would have just probably died. But it was at the bottom of a hill, and so I'm like running and running, or sprinting at this point, because I was going very fast. Oh, also there's paint on my finger. Okay, there's paint. What was I saying? Jesus. This is why I can't tell stories, because I just forget what I'm talking about mid-story. But, now that you're in my way, and I'm not centered. Ugh. Okay. So, I'm still not centered. Also, it's getting dark as I tell this story. But, I was, like, running fast. Like, very fast. Because I was like, I have to make this time. And you know how at the end of a finish line, they have, like, your time on there? I was like, I gotta go! Time is running out! And then, like, halfway to the, like, so, like, halfway from the finish line to where I did the helicopter thing, which was, like, probably about 0.1 miles, I was, like, I, like, stopped and got, like, super dizzy, and I was like, oh, God, this is it. I ain't gonna make it. And, but, somehow, I still found the energy, or, like, the freaking willpower to freaking sprint the rest of the way. And then when I got to the other side, they were, like, my buddies now, because I had two now at this point, my mom and then my buddy were, running behind me, and then my mom was like, get your inhaler! And then I used my inhaler and I didn't die. But I easily could have. And I would not recommend it. It wasn't, I mean, it hurt, because if you have asthma, you know it burns when you try to, like, breathe in the middle of a freaking asthma attack. So just imagine that times, like, 12, because now you're sprinting while having an asthma attack, and you're too stupid to stop and just use your inhaler for, like, 5 seconds. Because I probably would have been fine if I had just used the inhaler, but I was so dumb that I chose not to. But anyways, that's the story of how I almost died because of an asthma attack while running a 5K. I honestly don't remember much. like, of what happened after that. But I do know that I finished in under 35 minutes. And if you can guess the time, I'll give you a high five, a virtual high five. Did you comment an answer yet? Because if you haven't, you should comment your guess. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so I finished the race in 34 minutes and 59 seconds. 1 second off. If I would have not sprinted, I would not have made it in under 35 minutes. But I made it in under 35 minutes, and I'm at my goal, and goodbye.